Last night I made a video about moving the raised bed that was along this back wall. This video, I've also decided that before I move my peppers into this, I'm going to go ahead, I am going to order a second one, and I am going to just shift this whole thing since it's not plugged in. I'm plugging it in as I use it. So we're going to take this bed here, my 8x4x1. We're going to move it sideways, and I'm going to do one of them along this wall, and I'm going to buy a second one, and when it shows up, I'm going to build it on this wall. So I'll have one of those on this side and one on this side. And I'm thinking in between them along the back wall there, do a little hot compost bed, because that'll also help with the warmth in here during the colder months. And then the compost should be ready by the time spring comes around, because it'll be a small compost pile, and I'll keep turning it. No food waste compost, it'll just be yard debris. But so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow is, well, tonight I'm going to order the bed, and then I'm going to go ahead tomorrow and move this guy, like I said, along this wall, and then move the peppers in. I'm so excited. And as you can see, I have moved it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of the peppers in here tonight. A couple of them are definitely having trouble with the cold. It gets much colder over in the grow bag pepper patch because it's so close to the pool. So I'm going to grab a couple of those, start bringing them over, and then I'll bring more over tomorrow probably as well. So I'm thinking, because so far I got these, I just gave them a water because their water's been shut off for the rain. My bell pepper, who looks very sad from the wind last time, he got so much just ravaged. And then I forget, this is Tabasco, I think. Anyway, watering them as I get them in here, and I'll set up the water probably tomorrow, day after tomorrow. With the cooler weather, it's not as big of a deal. I can come out and hand water. Got my extended hose, which for what is this, a Glahoden? Anyway, I would not recommend this one. I'm not a big fan. But I'm thinking that I might not have enough room to do two of these beds side by side in here because of the extra space that the greenhouse takes up. But they do make the same one with the same greenhouse cover in an 8x2x1. So I think maybe over here I'll do an 8x2x1, and then I'll have like 2 to 3 feet in the middle to walk down. So we will see. Let's finish moving these peppers in here. I'm about halfway done bringing all the grow bag peppers over. Gave them a nice water. This guy you can see is much happier. I did trim up the bell a little bit. I also had to trim down the Firecracker Hot, as well as the Black Hungarian I had to take a lot off of, and also a lot off the top of the Sugar Rush Peach. You can see the Sugar Rush Peach is having a really hard time with the cold. Usually, the hotter the pepper, the better it does with the heat, and the more susceptible it is to cold. So my Sugar Rush Peach peppers have definitely been showing signs, as well as my jalapenos this year. A lot of them are turning purple. It's fine, they still taste the same. But anyway, yeah, cut down a bunch, you can see. Just going to keep moving everything over, and then tomorrow, like I said, I'll handle hooking up the auto water in here probably. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe day after. Continuing on. There's our beautiful artichoke. As you can see, our peppers are moved. Nothing ever came up in that guy. That was supposed to be the sweet bell pepper. Peppers never came up. This is also, I think, yes, also sweet bell pepper, but we got basil and marigolds in this guy. We got carrots and marigolds in this guy. And we've got dill and marigolds in this guy. So I will figure out what I'm doing with them tomorrow. I'll probably put them next to another bed where I could run a line to their 1/4 inch line that they've got and just connect them up to those auto waters. But over here, put our strawberry back up here. I had gone ahead and moved this during the summer because it was just getting fried, so I put it with the peppers. And as you can see, I had to cut some of the stalks off that rooted in the pepper. I'll show you guys those in a minute. New growth, and it's loaded up here. So we have a couple of the strawberries that rooted in here. Their runner sent them over. I pinned them down. And so now we have extra strawberries. These are the last 4 that I'm going to put in this section. And yeah, that worked out well. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to wait probably until a lot of the carrots are ready to eat. Sounds like Brownie is going after rats again. I'm going to wait until I harvest the carrots. And then on some of these at least, I will probably go ahead and take the plant out of the pot so I can actually put it in, like fill this with dirt and actually plant these in there. But that's not happening today. And at least for now, I can overwinter them in the pots like this if I need to. In the next day or two, like I said, also I will set up the auto water. But for now, let's get these guys moved in so we can finish this up. Everything is inside and watered. That's going to go in here for now. We've got our peppers. We've got some basil with carrots. The banana pepper is looking really sad, so I cut both of them way down, and we'll see if they resprout. If not, I may just put new seeds in here and get them started now if this is warm enough. Who knows? So many options. That tiny guy there is the death spiral pepper. He took forever just to pop up. Anyway, everybody's looking good. I've still got peppers on a couple of these. This is again Firecracker Hot and the Sugar Rush Peach Pepper. So yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. It's the first time doing it like this for me. So I do like these lights. I'm gonna use them in my seeding hut. Yeah. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna call it a night because I've got dinner going. It should be ready about half an hour or so. It's 7:20 right now, and I've got a ton of cleaning to do before I have people get here on Thanksgiving. So hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'll be back at it again tomorrow. Night.